Hey up and welcome to sunny Macclesfield. Here today in this lovely little market town in Cheshire, situated towards the east side of the county and on the River Bollin. It's affectionately known as the Silk Town. Almost said Trouser Town then, but that was from Hebden Bridge. But yeah, it started life really in the 13th century as a medieval settlement, and then by the 19th century it was an industrial powerhouse of the silk industry. The skyline was dotted with tons of mills, all producing silk to go out in the world. The old bus has appeared. Originally, the town had 71 silk mills supposedly, and employed around 10,000 people working in the factories. However, in 1851, there was a bit of a crash in the silk market, and a lot of these employees actually left and emigrated to the American silk town of Paterson in New Jersey. So if you'd like to learn a bit more about Macclesfield and its history and its role in the silk trade, there is actually a collection of museums here called the Macclesfield Museums, which I believe is 4 different museums in the town, all focused around the history and the silk trade and stuff like that. So if you come to the town, probably well worth a visit. It's also said to be the only town in England, only mill town in England rather, that wasn't bombed during World War II, and therefore has quite a lot of historic buildings that are well preserved. Everything from old pubs to old mills to the iconic St Michael's Church here in the town centre, and even the Georgian town hall rather, which all reflect the long history of the town. But anyway, as you know by now, we're here today to check out the pubs in the town. But it's not only that, we're actually here to go on Roger's retirement ramble. You see, in our organisation, the Society for the Preservation of Beer from the Wood, we have a quarterly magazine called the Pint In Hand, which for over 30 years now has been edited by Roger, but he's finally passing the torch, stepping down to enjoy a bit of retirement time, and so we're out here today celebrating his long tenure as the editor of Pint In Hand, and to say thank you really for all the hard work he's put into the magazine. It's also my first time here in Macclesfield, so I'm really looking forward to having a look at some of these pubs. So if you fancy having a look around Macclesfield's real ale pubs, then join me and let's have a wander. But we're not going to wander anywhere just yet, because we're already outside the first pub of the day, the Water's Green Tavern it's called, which from the outside looks fantastic, and from what I've heard they've got 4 real ales on. So yeah, let's go get a beer. Let's go get a beer. Let's get a beer. Hello, hello, hello. Hiya. Thank you very much. Right, we're here in the beer garden of the Water Green Tavern, and I've gone for an old favourite, Barnsley Bitter by Acorn Brewery. It's a great beer, but I'll give it a go in here. But first, thank you very much to Jason Oliver for getting the round in. That was very generous of you, I really appreciate that, mate. And if you want to get a beer in, there's a link in the description below. But yeah, let's give this Barnsley Bitter a go. Hopefully it's as good here as it is everywhere else. Oh yeah, it's just a beautiful, nutty, warming, pleasant finish bitter. Just absolutely can't fault it. It's one of my favourite bitters, I think, this one. Just such a great start to the crawl. Cheers. Okay, yeah, I nearly said the castle, that's the next pub. The Water Green Tavern. Great start to the day, that. Just a fantastic little traditional pub. Just some great staff, great beers on. Just a fantastic start to the day, really. What more can be said than that? So yeah, we're heading to a pub called the Castle now, which I believe is classed as having it's been of national historic interest or something like that, so it'd be interesting to check that one out. But yeah, let's have a wander. I think it's up this monster hill as well, so even better. Alright, yeah. I thought it were all the way at the top of that hill, but it's anyhow.
Hanging out, I thought that must be it.
Yeah, look, it's only halfway up, so sorted. Great pub from the outside. I'll show you it now. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, wow. Is it there? Is that a bar either side?
Yeah. See what's on? Q here. See what's on?
Yeah.
Good question. It's a good choice actually, this one there as well.
I know, I just like sitting that trying to work it out.
Just got to be back into
Lord Lucan, yeah. That's not the Lord Lucan you had then down in London, was it? You had one? Did you have
No,
one?
that was a Green King.
Green King
one, yeah. It was just a rebadge of their.
Right.
I think they have a beer called House Bitter that they let pubs rebadge.
Yeah.
Something like that anyway. It was a bit rubbish.
Anything else, boys?
That's it, thank you.
Space. Right, we're here in the beer garden for the Castle, and I went for a bitter. I can't remember what the bitter's called now, but it's 4% and £4.60 a pint, so I'll try and remember to keep you updated on the prices. And yeah, big thank you to Ron and Sarah from Kansas for the very generous round. Thank you very much again. Anyway, let's give this beer a go. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful bitter, that is. Wow, full of flavour. You get a little like sweet, almost orangey note, gorgeous little bitter end to it, and it just very thirst quenching. You come back, want to go back for more on that one, 100%. Bloody hell, very nice bitter that. Cheers. Bit maybe a bit light in colour for a bitter actually. I think it probably looks a bit darker on camera, but it's very straw-like. But yeah, just lovely pint and a lovely day for it as well. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm pleased I enjoyed it. Still, if I thought, if I tilted.
I don't know how much I can show you that pub, because it was very compact and very busy for this time on an afternoon. I think it's only like just gone 1 o'clock or something like that, but yeah, packed. Fantastic pub that was. I'll tell you where it reminded me of. The Bluebell in York. Small pub with a couple of rooms, a bar in the middle of the rooms with 2 serveries and then a hatch in the corridor. It just had a lot of similarities to that pub. But yeah, great spot, and heading now to the next one. I think it might be the Park Tavern, something like that. So yeah, let's have a wander.
Bollington Brewery, our first Bollington Brewery.
What's it called?
Park Tavern.
Yeah, I was right.
It's like custard.
It is.
Custard. Not a million miles away.
No. So you might have noticed in the last pub there's quite a bit of Joy Division memorabilia on the walls, and yeah, there's a big mural of Ian Curtis there, and from what I could see online, he actually died here in Macclesfield. He wasn't born in Macclesfield, but he died here, which is interesting, and it seems to have left its mark on the town a little bit.
Beer.
Yeah, Irish pub.
Irish from the cask beer.
So sadly, we've already got 7 pubs on the list today, so I probably don't have time to pop in there, but that's the Shamrock Bar, an Irish pub that actually has cask beer on. I mean, I'm almost positive it'll be English cask beer, but still, it's not often you see an Irish pub with cask beer, so yeah, interesting.
Old bastard. Just an old bastard.
There we are, the Silk Museum, as I mentioned in my intro, one of the Macclesfield museums. Right, here we go. Going up to the Park Tavern now. We've just passed a pub called The Last Orders, which advertises itself as a bargain priced boozer, and it looked a bit on the rough side. I think it's one for Honest Places videos rather than mine, but yeah, we're just a bit further up from it at the Park Tavern now. It's a Bollington Brewery pub, and later on today we're hopefully going to go to the Bollington Brewery Tap room as well, so get a sample a few of their beers.
Can I walk around? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. We'll see the beers.
Have a pint of the stout. When
Yeah. Well, in that case, can I have a pint of a half of long hot while the stout's not available? Okay. We know each other and don't mind, do you? I'll wait.
I don't mind.
John Deering, he said something dark, so that's what he's going to need, isn't it? I'm buying beer for people. It just seems, I don't have to take it away, I just think it's really boring. So you know you can come back.
I'm going to go have a wander around this side, see what we see.
Yeah?
It just seems silly. It just seems silly.
Here we are once again in a lovely sunny beer garden, 3rd time in a row now, and I've gone for a half of the Oatmeal Stout, the 5% stout from Bollington Brewery. Not 100% sure how much it was. I'll try and find out when I go back in. Dad paid for this round, so yeah, we'll give this stout a go. Honestly, I feel like I've not had a dark beer in ages, which I probably have, but it just feels like that, so I'm looking forward to this one. Cheers. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Rich, chocolatey, a lovely sort of thick texture from the oats, and a lovely sort of dark malt character to it as well. That is another beer today that is just full of flavour and character. Fantastic. If you're ever in the area, get yourself an oatmeal stout. In fact, It's so good. I might even get another half. Cheers. Oh yeah, fantastic beer, that one. That was the Park Tavern. I don't know why I want to call it the Park Gate Tavern. I don't know if that's another pub I've been in, but fantastic spot that was. Absolutely cracking. The beer was incredible. That's one of the best stouts I've had in a long time. That was absolutely fantastic, and yeah, really friendly staff. Just a fantastic spot. Not much more to say about it than that, really. And yeah, we're gonna head now to the Red Willow Brewery Tap, the first of 2 brewery tap rooms today, and both of us really like Red Willow Brewery beers, so looking forward to it. Spoons. Oh yeah, that is a spoon. Again, some great architecture here in Macclesfield, and an absolutely ginormous Wetherspoons here behind me. Again, not going to go in because we're a bit pressed for time, but yeah, looks fantastic, and I can see the Red Willow Brewery Tap just in front of me now, so I'll show you it. I'm looking forward to this one. Great beers from Red Willow Brewery. Oh yeah.
Good outside there, isn't it?
Yeah. Plenty of spots. Hi up.
I think it's only one choice, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, please.
2 halves.
2 halves.
2 pints.
Two pints.
Cheers.
Paying together or separately?
Together, please.
No worries.
That's great, thanks.
No problem, enjoy muchly.
Fantastic. Wooden cask. Heritage porter.
You don't want to see these permanent pump picks.
No. Where's the actual brewery?
Byron's Lane, so the bottom of back Mac Forest towards
Oh
Sutton.
right, okay.
But half
Cool.
mile on the road, not
Yeah,
far
that's
at all.
good. We see them occasionally our neck of the woods in Yorkshire, and
Oh, right.
always really like Red Willow beers when you get them, but never been out to the tap room before, so
Yeah, you can do brewery tours as well. That's what
Can
we're
you?
doing, yeah. Just go to our website and book on. Sort of every month to do them, so.
oh, cool. Oh, wow. I'll have to have a look. Maybe.
Nice one. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Thank you
Here's
so
some,
much.
but
I'll be getting a video vault. I'll go sit with Alan.
it's going to be denser than water.
Right, we're in the very chilled out Red Willow Brewery Tap, and we've gone for the Heritage Porter out of a wooden cask, Red Willow Brewery, of course. It was a 5.3% and £5 a pint, so I'd say that's pretty good value for a wooden cask beer, certainly. Let's give it a go. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. Oh yeah, absolutely fantastic that is. I'm going to have another swig, it's that good. Just great. just got so many notes and so many flavours to it. It's almost hard to pin down. It's slightly sweet like that. It's got that great mouthfeel that you get from a 5+% dark beer. Tiny little, maybe a hint of cherry or something like that in there, and definitely a little bit of coffee. Absolutely great pint. Cheers. There you go. Red Willow. Fantastic brewery. Cheers. Yeah, that was the Red Willow Brewery Tap. Absolutely fantastic place that was. Loved it in there. That I could drink in there regular. Great spot, friendly staff, well done. It's sort of modern but not sort of too posh, I don't know, but it's a great place, and the beer was just absolutely fantastic. That heritage porter out of wood, my god, amazing. And we also got a third of an imperial cherry stout to share from Colonel Brewery, I think in London, and that was fantastic as well. So yeah, great spot that. And we're heading to the brewery tap number 2 now, the Bollington Brewery Tap. So we did one of their pubs before, and now we're heading to their brewery tap room. So yeah, looking forward to this, because that first oatmeal stout was incredible. So if we can, from what we've been told in the Park Tavern, they have a dark mild on in the tap room, and you know us, we go wild for mild. So yeah, we're gonna go and see if we can get this mild. But yeah, onwards. Let's have a wander. I don't actually know where this is, I'm just following people now. So yeah, see if we can find it.
That was a little soda. It's a Robbo's pub. Yeah. Very modernised.
Passing Robinson's pub now. Silk Trader. Wonder if they've got old Tom on. Sadly, again, like I said, we're on a bit of a schedule today, so can't just pop in. But yeah, we got told, I think again in the Park Tavern, it was worth checking out. So if you're in the area, you fancy a Robinson's beer, yeah, might be worth having a look in. Some great spots here at Macclesfield today. We've been very impressed so far. Don't know if you see it, but there's a massive mill at the end of this street. Yeah, testament to the lack of bombing during World War II, and also presumably the council not knocking them all down in the 1980s like some places. But yeah, we found the way to the brewery tap now, and I'll show you how we know. Here we are, Bollington Brewing Co. tap room. Let's go see if we can get this dark mild. I'm excited if we can, tell you.
When was the last one? That's shut my phone.
You did Park Tavern. So I did.
Yes, he did last one.
I did the last one. Yeah. Yeah.
2 pints in the mile, please.
Thank you.
You're on holiday. So I go. While you're on the 18th, one take. Yeah. I know this. Oh, we've
3.9.
one take on the Thursday, Verona on the Saturday. Are you not? Should we do it on Thursday?
Cheers.
Thank you.
Can I go have a look at this cup? Yeah, before we settle out. Cheers. We found yet another nice little beer garden courtyard type thing in this Bollington Brewing Co. And of course, we've seen a dark mild, we've gone for a dark mild, 3.9% and $4.60 a pint, I think, which is probably pushing it a little bit, should we say. But yeah, let's give it a go, because if it's half as good as the Bollington Stout was, it'll be a very nice dark mild. So let's see. Lovely colour. Just very, very dark with a lovely pale creamy head. Let's give it a go. Another absolutely fantastic pint here. An amazing body for 3.9%. And lovely, again, another quite complex beer. It's a bit chocolatey for sure. And then there's sort of a rich malt character that comes through, very little bitterness, and I want to say it's a bit chocolatey at the end there. We'll give it another go. Yeah, there's definitely something towards the end there that I can't quite put my finger on. It's very nice. Another great Bollington beer. I think they're growing in my top breweries of the UK based on the 2 beers I've had so far. I might have to keep trying their stuff, because wow, I've been very impressed so far. Cheers. There you have it, the Bollington Brewing Co. Another fantastic spot here in Macclesfield. And I tell you, that dark mild was bloody beautiful. It really was. It was a great pint. And yeah, couldn't knock that place again. Just another great little brewery tap room. We've had a couple of them now. Really been pleasantly surprised by Macclesfield so far. And hopefully we're going to squeeze in 2 more pubs on the little crawl today. We've all sort of started to split up now on this SPBW tour. Some of us are faster drinkers than others, so yeah, we're heading off to a pub now called the Wharf, I believe. So yeah, oh, right here we've arrived at a pub called the Wharf. Great little spot, never more than 2 minutes away from the next pub. So yeah, I'll show you it now. We'll have a look in, see what beers they've got on. I'm not sure anything about this pub. I don't know if it's independent or if it's brewery owned or what, but I'm sure we'll find out when we go in, eh? So yeah, let's have a look. Oh, looks to be for sale. That's not a good sign, is it? But hopefully it's just the proprietors are ready to slow down or retire or whatever. But yeah, it's always sad when you see a for lease or for sale sign outside a pub. Anyway, let's have a look in, see what beers they've got on. Is it my round?
I think it is.
Yeah. Oh. Lovely, yeah.
Rosen Castle.
What are you going for? Can we do a pint of Storm and a half of Serenity, please?
Yep.
And can we do 2 bags of scratchings as well?
Yep.
Cheers.
How's your teeth?
I'm treating them.
Depends how hot it is.
Where's she gone?
Thank you.
Storm.
I don't know where she's gone. So here we are in another lovely sunny beer garden here in Macclesfield, and I've gone for the Aberdale Serenity, 3.9%. I think a New World hopped pale ale basically. But yeah, I've got a bit of a funny glass, but I mean the beer itself looks pretty good, so let's give it a go. Yeah, a bit hoppy for me. Very, very well hopped. Slightly sweet, but with that sort of very, very hoppy, almost soapy flavour to it. Definitely a beer for the hop bomb fans, much more so than me. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I got half, but still a drinkable beer. Cheers. Yeah, so that was the Wharf. Had to check then. Great little pot, great little spot with a fantastic bar, I tell you, and some good beers on as well. I mean, my Serenity probably wasn't quite my cup of tea, but I should have gone for the Storm, the Desert Storm, whatever it's called. Looked really nice, that one. Anyway, we're back down the hill now, and one more pub on the list called the Jolly Sailor, which supposedly has draft bass, which if you've seen my Coventry video, you know what I'll be going for. So yeah, let's have a wander. Right, found it. Here we are, the Jolly Sailor. Last pub of the day. Let's see what beers they got on. Better have this draft bass. I've built myself up for it now. I'm really excited. So let's have a look in.
very much. I already know you're having, so
That's all right. I thought they might not have it on them when they came in.
Pint of Guinness for you. No, Wainwright, sure.
Not so spewing.
I think it's my round.
It's a little cash for it.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay.
There's a blast from the past there. Benson and Edges. Big ashtray. Yeah. 6 spots for your
I
cigarette.
tell you, I was so looking forward to that.
Yeah, yeah.
2 weeks, well, less than 2 weeks ago now.
You've done well.
The problem is you've hit the weather for it now as well. Well, Mum got a patio heater.
Did she?
I bought a patio. Thank you very much. That's brilliant. Keep the change.
Thank you.
4.50 a pint. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. She bought a patio heater as well. I've got this, so you can sit outside on the decking with your pints. And then I've said, oh no, I'm giving it up for Lent. So it should be good.
I'll see if there's a beer garden around end of it. Right, here we are, last pub of the day. What a great little spot to finish on. I got myself, as you can guess, a draft bass. In fact, let me flip this glass around for you. There you go, you can see the red triangle now. Yeah, let's give this bass a go, see how it fares here versus some other spots. I think the only time I've actually had it on film, I think, is in Coventry. So yeah, if you want to see another bass pub, then give the Coventry video a watch. Yeah, let's give this beer a go. Oh, can't wait. It's just a fantastic beer. Keeps you coming for more and more. It's just got this great sweetness to it. It's not particularly bitter either for what is probably classed as a bitter ale. It's just so moorish. Can't top it. Absolutely love a pint of bass. Cheers. Right, that was the last pub of the day, Jolly Sailor. Unfortunately, we got to run for a train now, but we could have gone to this pub here, the Snow Goose. Apparently, great cask beer spot. So again, if you're in Macclesfield, give it a try. But yeah, fantastic day out. Great spot is Macclesfield. We had a fantastic time. Beers were spot on the whole time, and pubs all really good. I think pub of the day is a tricky one, but it's probably going to be the Castle. Just very reminiscent of the Bluebell Tavern in York. Great spot, friendly staff, and yeah, I struggled to top it, I think, but another congratulations to Roger for finishing his tenure as Pint In Hand editor. Very well done, and fantastic job you've done over the years. So yeah, cheers for that again, I really appreciate it. And anyway, if you enjoyed the video, as usual, please do leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, subscribe. Those are the things that help me out the most. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Just remember, support your local pub. Cheers.